Welcome to Mother Mary's monthly message for April 2019, shared through Dr. Samarah Grace. For the last 20 years, Samarah has been one of Mary's devoted messengers, bringing wisdom, peace, and direction to soothe and encourage souls on their journey. Directed by Mother Mary, Samarah also brought through a new form of Reiki designed to heal the patterning and conditioning that block our potential and connect us to our soul star chakra. For more information, visit www.samarahgrace.com. Samarah is S-A-M-A-R-A-H. For a free audio recording on awakening your divine purpose. Now, sit back and relax and listen as Samarah brings through Mother Mary's loving wisdom. If you would like to listen again or share with friends, these recordings are also available on Facebook at Mother Mary Messages.
Hello, everyone. This is Samarah, and welcome to the April 2019 message from Mother Mary. It's my joy and my greatest honor to be able to share her love and her wisdom with each and every one of you. She teaches about love, she teaches about precious heart, and she teaches about living our purpose. So without further ado, you're going to hear me just change in voice just a little bit because that's how she likes it. And here we go. Well, let's see, beloved souls. What I want to say more than anything is that prosperity is a function of inner congruence. That's something to think about. It's sort of a mouthful, isn't it? Prosperity is a function of inner congruence. And what that really means is if you are not feeling prosperous, regardless of exactly how much money you have, it's a feeling of prosperity. What is happening is that part of you is not in agreement with some other parts of you. And what I want for all of you is a life of prosperity, a life of joy, a life of being able to enjoy whatever aspects of life and nature and each other are there for you. And what I find right now is that so many people are focused on, I don't have enough. I don't have the money I want. I don't have the house that I want. I don't have the travel plans that I want. That what that really does is it creates layer after layer that diminishes your knowing. And without your knowing, you start to sort of be like that pinball that ricochets off the left side and the right side and doesn't go in the pocket. And so how do you get yourself to be in the pocket? Well, part of it requires that you listen to your inner light. Your inner light has a voice. Some people call it your higher self. Some people call it your part of God. But it's the part of you that came in from the mind of God into your incarnation, so that it always is doing its best to let you know this is the direction for me, or that is the direction for me. This is where my heart would, boundless joy would come from this particular experience. And what happens if you're not following that is that the way that the world is teaching, which is all about subjugation, which is all about doing what is sort of what you're told to do rather than what brings you joy, what brings you more light, what brings you a sense of passion and purpose. And so what I want for all of you is to take a few minutes every day, perhaps when you first get up and you've gotten your beverage of choice and you're sitting there, get out your journal. Write just one question. What would be loving for me today? That's it. What would be loving for me today? And then listen within. This is not a to-do list, it's a to-be list. And so as you're doing that, what would be loving for me today? It could be something quite small. It could be at lunchtime, I'm going to take a walk. Even if it means around the parking lot, surely there's a tree or a flower or a bird that flies by. I'm going to take a walk and I'm going to do something else. In that walk, I'm going to repeat and repeat and repeat. I am a part of the mind of God. And I now choose to hear the mind of God within me. I choose to hear the mind of God within me. All of these years that I've come through Samarah and others on the planet that have been kind enough to share my messages, it's always about awakening your particular knowing. I do not teach you to follow Mother Mary or to follow Jesus or to be a certain religion or anything like that. What I teach is that you came to be you. And that you is unlike any other being that has ever been or ever will be. Spectacular, spectacular, spectacular. And more than anything, I want to dismantle the idea that prosperity is built on only hard work and money. If you find that voice within and it starts to lead you in a certain direction, I promise you, your prosperity is there. It might not happen in a day or a week or a month or even a year, but your prosperity lies in following that voice within, like a golden trail of your destiny's light. And when you do that, the universe begins to bring to you everything that is in alignment with your divine purpose. It's a simple law of attraction. And at the same time, so many people have thought, oh, I'll use the law of attraction to get the money or the relationship or the this or the that. But they do it from a mental structure rather than that divine mind and heart. And over time, it never works. It just doesn't. Because your divine design requires that you begin to know and hear that beautiful, beautiful wisdom, the God mind that resides in you, that will lead you into the prosperity and the passion and the purpose and the divine destiny you've come to fulfill. Nothing else can nourish you in the same way. So it's quite simple. In the morning, when you get up and you've sat down with your beverage of choice, take out your journal and write, what would be loving for me today? And then do it. Do it. And if you start to do that each day, what begins to happen is that the way that your body, heart, and mind are configured shifts from being in reaction to the requests of the world. Gimme, gimme, do, do, gimme, gimme, do, do. You begin to align with your own knowing, which takes you always in the direction that is of your highest good, greatest light, and most delicious purpose. And so, of course, prosperity is part of that. So the goal is to become congruent, happy, at peace, full of purpose and passion and prosperity. And you can do it. Simple morning ritual. What would be loving for me today? Daily bread is manna. And with that, you are nourished, you are fed, you are whole, you are congruent. And more than anything, you are you. Much love to all my beloveds. And please come and visit on samarahgrace.com. We have some other wonderful things for you. But I want to see you. I want to see your journals out in the morning. And I want to see you doing and being what would be loving for you. Much love, dear ones. Much love. Namaste. Well, this is Samarah, and I'm back, and I think that's wonderful, simple advice for all of us. So I wish each of you joy and prosperity and happiness as you choose what is loving for you each day. Meet me at samarahgrace.com. See you next month. Lots of love. Bye-bye.